Now let's go ahead and add the I-beams. The I-beams are serving as our columns, so I'm going to go ahead and add 2 new layers. The first one will be columns, tall, and then we'll have columns, short. All right. These again are for the I-beams. I want to go ahead and hide our terraces, roofs for right now. So under visible, I'm going to just uncheck, uncheck, uncheck. So they're out of the way. I'm going to start with the tall columns, make sure that layer is active. I want to go to my camera, standard views top, and I want parallel projection, a true orthographic projection. And I'm going to go ahead and trace these I-beams. So there are I-beams here. And then you'll notice that there's a little block here, this little rectangle that is helping support where the steel is going to be meeting the structure. So we'll be adding that portion after. But let's start with the I-beams. And these I'm going to make them as components. So in order to do that, I'm going to trace. So I'm going to trace the I here for the I-beam. I want this one to match the bottom. So I'm going to double click here. I can hit M to move, Control once to move a copy, and then make sure that that's aligned right there. And then I want to go ahead and let's see, for the flange, make a rectangle right there. Okay, hit spacebar. Now I can go ahead and delete this line here, so it becomes an I, a true I. Now currently when you have blue or purplish when you create a surface, depending on the resolution of your screen, that's the backside of your surface. If you right click, you can reverse the faces so that it's white. So this I here, I'm gonna again make it a component. I'm gonna make it a component. I'm gonna have 2 different components, one for the tall I-beams, one for the short ones. So for the tall ones, first, what I want to go ahead and do before I start making a component, I'm going to make this a group just for now. So I can move a copy and I don't miss any lines. I'm going to move a copy. I'm going to click on one side and I'm going to move this over. I want to place it for where the small I-beams are. And notice how, let me go back to camera, standard views top. Notice how it's keeping in line. It's staying aligned, the green axis there. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to have it assist me. I want them to be aligned. So notice how the drawings looks like it's a little off there, but I want them to align to one another. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there. Let's focus on this one up here. So this one now, I'm going to right click and I want to make it a component. Now, when you select to make it a component, you get this little box and you can add the definition. So I'm going to type in I-beam, and then this one is going to be the taller I-beam. If we look at our drawing, we see that it is 15 feet high. 15 feet high. So I'm going to type in 15 feet. Okay. All right. We don't want it to always face camera, so we'll leave this as is. Go ahead and hit create. Okay, so now I'm going to move, hit control. So I'm going to go ahead and place these. I'm going to pan. I'm holding down shift and I'm in a mouse scroll wheel. When I pan, I want to make sure these are straight and aligned to one another here, and then move, control. I'm going to go ahead and place another one. Yeah, let's see, right there. And then move, control. Place another one over here. So we have 4 on the northern side. And then in order for these to align with the ones down below, you hit spacebar. I'm going to select all 4 of those. And then M to move, control to move a copy. I'm going to use the upper corner. Again, remember to use your corners. And I want them to align so they're straight. There we go. And there we are right there. Okay. So they are aligned. Now, again, I made them components. What that means is now when I edit one, so if I were to double click one, hit P to push pull, make sure I'm over it, it'll edit all of them. So here I'm going to type in 15 feet, enter. Okay, so I have all of the larger I-beams. I'm going to hit Control A and then hold down Shift to deselect this last one, right? Because I don't want that one a part of this group. This here will become its own group in the tall column, the column tall layer. Right click, make group.